Hello everybody and welcome back to Wolfquest, where today we're with Firefly and her trial mate, who I don't think I ever gave a name to. Where are you from? What pack? Oops. Are you from the Hayden pack, if I remember right? Oops, I can't remember. I think you were, though. I still didn't come up with a name for you. Whoops. So, why don't we go try doing a little bit of hunting, unless of course we want to try and raise our affinity a little bit by doing howling and that. While there is a moose over there, I don't think we're quite ready for that. You know? I think it's probably best to not try and launch ourselves after a moose as the first hunt. Actually, you know what? Might sleep real quick just to get the bar up to full and make it easier for me to keep track of time. Because it's about 20 minutes, if I remember right, to go from a full bar of sleep to empty. I usually use that to track how long my episodes are. Kind of. Of course, the fact that I sometimes open the map and go on tangents while doing that does not do me any favors, but you know. Now we do this every time we wake up just to get a little more affinity. Because if we can do it in an easier way, that's always better. And so if it drains a little bit, it won't like immediately mess up the entire thing. Also, is there any smells? There's mule deer. Do I see anything from up here? No. We have to go across there though, because this is going to be our main territory. And therefore, we'll probably want to see how well he hunts there. I smell mule deer though. But I'm not going to worry about till I cross this because... And then we jump. I think it's fun that you can use the jump mechanic to just help kind of skip over. I'm trying to make sure we're going to the open area. Kind of skip over rivers, not entirely, especially depending how big they are. But it gives you a head start. And that's always nice, so you don't have to spend forever swimming across there. Costs a little bit of stamina, but I think it's worth it in return for not sitting there. Because of course I get why they move so slow. They're not exactly, wolves ain't exactly aquatic. But it's still sometimes you're just sitting there swimming, especially if you make the mistake of swimming across a lake. I would suggest not doing that unless you absolutely have to. Because you will be sitting there staring and being like, oh boy, can we stop now? That is a dead moose carcass. I mean, if we can find that, I will happily take that. Cow moose carcass. Wait, where'd it go? Did we just smell that? Or what is that? Is that a cougar? No, that's a fox. Okay, I'm gonna take like a bite because usually I wouldn't, but I want to make sure that Firefly has a little food in her. For the most part, I just want to let her mate eat, but I do want to get a little food just in case. There we go. Because that will raise affinity real quick. Which is always good to grab the food. Because I'm just going to tear this up a little bit. So that we don't attract anything too big to us. I'll just eat the rest of this. Oh. Guess you do have a lot of food on you. Wow, okay. I forgot. I guess it makes sense for the amount of effort you have to go through to get this, but still. I'm just trying to make sure nothing else gets any ideas, you know? Now, of course, we could do the boring route, just wait here and let it slowly, Actually, I'm gonna mark this and slowly eat this, but I don't think that'd make a very fun episode, so I'll just take the biggest piece probably. Just pull that. Oh, why are they're called moose morsels? What? They have a different name? Huh. First, let's do a little bit of this, see if we can socialize a little. Because it's always good to just... At this rate, we should be pretty good. Hopefully. I'm kind of tempted to just sleep. See what happens, but... I don't know. I still do kind of want to see if this guy can hunt well, though. Is my whole thing, you know? Oh. Yeah, I mean, that'll work. Let's spook him. Let's spook him. Now we let him run a little bit. There we go. See if anyone falls behind or if anyone trips. I love the dust directly in my eyes. Helps me see so well. Wait, where did... Oh, I thought we lost him somehow and I was so confused for a minute because I'm like, how did we lose him? The big storm of dust clouds is not very good for visibility, unfortunately. But you know, just gotta wait and see. See who falls behind. Because these two look like they're fairly far behind compared to everyone else, but I don't know if Oh, I thought that was a rock. That was not a fallen elk. We are still going a good direction, right? Oh wait, you fell. I don't know if you're gonna be the best choice, though. I not want to lock onto you and then end up, oops, this one. It's really bad. Oh, they're going near the water. Oh, they're going near... Ooh. No. Come here. You got an injury, that's not good. Oh, yeah. Accurate means we should probably be real careful. I don't know where your parent is, but I'm not gonna say nothing. You seem like a good hunter, though. Which is good. Anyway, time to start the process of tearing this apart. Actually, I'm gonna eat quickly. Might as well fill my stomach. You know? But that's good, though. Seems like a good hunter. I know it's only been one hunt, but was aggressive with it, which, of course, I'm not gonna say is a perfect thing. It has its own issues. Because if he rushes in and gets himself injured, or even worse, dies, leaving Firefly with the pups, even if only temporarily, could be bad, but it's better than a mate that just sticks back and doesn't do any of the hunting either. It's a risk, but I'm willing to take it. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. I'm just tearing this apart bit by bit. This is going to take forever, I fear. But I don't want anything to come walking up and deciding it can just take all of this. Or try and challenge us for it, because we do not need something like a cougar. Or even worse, a grizzly popping up. I summoned it, I fear. I see them. I wonder if there's a way for me to just do this before they come too close. Because I am making progress on tearing this thing up. I didn't realize how many meat chunks these carcasses had until right now, though. I thought it used to be less. Maybe they changed that at some point. Or I just suppose I am also not the type to usually tear apart a carcass like this, but I figured out recently that I think that if you do it before they get here, they won't fight you for it. Whether or not they'll still fight me for it now, debatable. Can y'all be disinterested now? Also, meat Chunks. Oh, I didn't capitalize that, which is a small thing, but still. Chunks 2. Because I want to grab one of the bigger chunks. Oh wait, there's a bunch of them right here. There we go. So, but honestly, seems like a good hunter. Which is nice. Hello there. What you doing? Trying to get affinity up. But you know, I don't want to jump into this without seeing what you guys think either, you know? No. So honestly, I'm kind of thinking of ending this episode here because this guy is interesting. Has radio color and a little bit of a tipped ear, but I want to know what you guys think first. So, before I say the outro and all that stuff, can you guys tell me what you think of this guy? Do you think he'd be a good mate, or should we go for someone or one of the other dispersals? Like one of the many ones here. And also, do you guys have maybe any like name suggestions? I mean, it won't matter, like, because all the pups will be named after bugs and bug related stuff, but I still want to know if you guys have any interesting names for him, if we decide to choose him. So, on that note, thank you for giving this video a chance. Hope you have a good day or night. Bye.